shadows die twice is a shinobi or a ninja, but that could be forgiven, as the game is chock full of samurai looking to kill him anyway. It involves Wolf, a fallen, dishonored shinobi, tasked with retrieving his kidnapped lord from power-hungry clan leaders, though they aren't all that similar. From Soft's most recent Souls-like does bear a resemblance to Sucker Punch's Ghost of Tsushima. The former is far more unforgiving than the latter, however, and players without extensive experience in the Souls games will likely find progressing to be pretty difficult. Ghost of Tsushima takes place on Tsushima Island in 1274 during the Mongol Empire's invasion of Japan. The main character of the game is Samurai Jin Sakai. Jin is one of the last samurai to fight against the Mongol invasion. To defeat the Mongol army, Jin abandons traditional samurai codes and adopts a new warrior identity known as the Ghost. Jin's journey deals with the conflict between honor and tradition and saving the island. With its strong story, in-depth character development, and impressive open world, Ghost of Tsushima is a must-play game for those who love samurai games. By presenting a historical period in a dramatic and emotional way, it offers both a visual and emotional experience. Another fantastic samurai game on our list is of course the Souls-like Nioh series, very much inspired by From Software's games. The Nioh games have rather nonsensical stories, but no one plays the games in this particular franchise. For the story, it is the game's difficulty and gameplay that are the draw. Players control William or Hyde in their respective games, and are given various tools to fight demons and creatures inspired by Japanese mythology. Gameplay involves utilizing the huge range of weapons from katanas to pole arms, the different stances that carry out different fighting styles that target specific weaknesses, and so on. Unfortunately, the games are not very good to look at from an art standpoint, and the level designs are relatively straightforward, self-contained maps. There is no open-world roaming, as the games are based around selecting a mission and fighting through that specific mission's map. Although it's not a samurai game in the traditional sense, given it's set in a cyberpunk dystopia, Katana Zero features plenty of bloodshed and similar themes to be considered. 1. It follows Subject Zero, a katana-wielding amnesiac assassin whose psychiatrist is also his handler. On assignments, Zero has the ability to slow down time, allowing you to react to enemies before they can even act, which you'll need to as Zero goes down in one hit. Every section then becomes a miniature gauntlet to prove you're capable and quick enough to make it through. Along with the tense but satisfying gameplay and the incredible electronic soundtrack, the story of Zero unfolds in between each mission. Taking inspiration from Akira Kurosawa's movies like Ron, Seven Samurai, and Yojimbo, much like Ghost of Tsushima's, Kurosawa mode also does trek to Yomi's environment, is designed fully in a black and white grayscale colorization. It adds a lot to the cinematic tone and dramatic flair that this game is going for. The gameplay is essentially Ghost of Tsushima and Nioh as a side-scroller rather than an open-world hack and slash, as it also comes with lots of brutal animations and giant folkloric entities to fight. Despite its minimalized aesthetic, it's truly one of the most memorable samurai experiences you'll have in a game. Yet another PlayStation exclusive like Ghost of Tsushima, Rise of the Ronin is the latest among the niche of samurai games. It was released just this March and features gameplay similar to Ghost of Tsushima. Here you control a samurai in third person, while meditatively slicing others with a katana. Like Ghost of Tsushima, Rise of the Ronin is also based on historical events. The game is set during the 1860s or the Bakumatsu period, when the shogunate slowly began allowing invasive Westerners to enter Japan. This prompted a samurai rebellion. If anything, Rise of the Ronin gives more respect to its historical source material, but is still one of the cool games like Ghost of Tsushima. Total War Shogun 2 stands out among samurai-themed games with its strategic depth and historical atmosphere in Japan's tumultuous Sengoku period. As you lead your clan to victory, you must carefully consider how each move will shape your future. This game, which will test your samurai spirit and strategic intelligence, is a perfect choice for those looking for samurai-themed games. In the game, you can unlock new units, buildings, and abilities by progressing through the technology tree. Each clan's unique advantages and development paths allow you to try different strategies. This ensures that each game offers a different and unique experience.
Our men are running from the battlefield! A shameful display!
While most games in the Like a Dragon series, formerly known as Yakuza, are obviously quite modern, this spin-off takes players to Japan's late Edo period in the mid-1860s. It was a time of strife for the country, dealing with the rise of imperialism and the upcoming end of the shogunate. Amidst that backdrop, protagonist Sakamoto sets out on a quest of vengeance against the assassin who framed him for his father's murder. The developers did a great job recreating Kyoto during this time, and the combat, which included hand-to-hand and pistol options in addition to a katana, was a fresh spin on what the series had done before. Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun gives you control of a samurai, a shinobi, a monk, a thief, a sharpshooter, and a master of disguise. You have to control all of them as some kind of commando unit to help the new and budding shogun win through espionage, sabotage, and assassination. It's a hardcore stealth action game, and one that prizes caution and planning over charging head first. This one ought to be a lovely change of scenery, since you get a bigger picture and more variety. It's a great samurai game. If you want to pretend like you're Toranaga's agent, or the like, I will. On the surface, Samurai Shodown looks like another 2.5D anime-style fighting game like Street Fighter V, up with weapons. Delve deeper and players will find that it's a far more strategic and tactical fighting game that requires timing and patience. There's a certain rhythm to Samurai Shodown's combat system that makes the game feel totally unique. There are counterattacks and defensive moves like rolls and parrying that can change the tide of battle in an instant. Yet despite these hardcore mechanics, Shodown is very accessible and easy to pick up for brand new players.
We did it!